So, to fill up a bit of the time that would be dedicated to sneaker unboxings and sneaker reviews, yep, they are still coming. I thought it'd be a good idea to discuss certain TV shows, my feelings on TV shows I like, TV shows I dislike, etc., etc., etc. And this video is something I've been thinking about making for a few months now. And when I make the statement, half of the parents watching this will jump for joy, the other half will hiss and boo me. But as a parent, I hate Peppa Pig. Hate it. Can't do with it. Despise it. And at this point in time, someone is shouting at their screen going, "You don't have to watch it. Just turn it off." I live in a house with two under 3-year-olds, and they're obsessed with it. They love the show. So, I have no choice but to deal with Peppa Pig. Hopefully that if you're watching this video, you're very well aware of the show. However, if you've somehow stumbled onto this video, I'll just give you a reminder of what the plot of Peppa Pig is. Pig lives with family and has adventures with friends and family. That's the basic plot. It has simple animation, simple colours, simple storylines. However, it grates on me. It grates on me. And there's probably about 2, maybe 3 reasons for this. And we'll go through them. I think it's right for me to go through these and explain why. Firstly, the narrator does my nutting. I get the narrator is there to inform young children of what's actually going on. However, his posh ass voice really does my head in. The way he narrates really does my head in. I can't do with his voice. It annoys me. It actually annoys the living crap out of me. You hear other narrators in other TV shows, like Ringo Starr in Thomas the Tank Engine, and Michael Angeli in the follow-up series to Thomas the Tank Engine, and they do really good jobs. However, this guy just does a terrible job and annoys the crap out of me. Number 2, muddy puddles. How many parents have had to stand there and watch their kids jump into puddles because they've seen it on Peppa? Yes, I have suffered the indignity too. My daughter has spent the whole of her time when she was about 2 years old, the winter she was 2, jumping in muddy puddles. Every time she saw a puddle, she jumped in it. She may have had wellies on, she may not have, but she was insistent on jumping into muddy puddles with the phrase, "Oh, muddy puddle." Splash. Number 3, Peppa's fucking attitude. What a stuck-up, annoying bitch. And at this point in time, in the comment section, if you've had to suffer children acting like Peppa, please tell me. Kids are watching this behaviour from the TV, and they're repeating it. They're getting up themselves. They're being rude. They're being obnoxious. And I don't believe in the monkey see, monkey do idea. But kids do repeat what they say on TV. And kids are reenacting Peppa Pig's behaviour towards adults. Daddy Pig. What a fucking retard. What a fucking retard. I'm quite an expert on this. No, mate, you're not. In fact, you can't do most of the stuff you claim you can do. You seem to balls it up anyway. Peppa Pig's whole show seems quite sexist. The father is the butt of the jokes. He seems to be an expert, but he seems to fuck it up constantly. And he's constantly fucking shit up. They're constantly taking the piss out of him because he's fat. They're constantly taking the piss out of him because he's stupid. And it keeps on rolling through every show and every episode. And it's being described as sexist. And I've forgotten which newspaper said it, but it was sexist. Itching the top of my mouth. And finally, where is Daddy Pig's parents? Where are Daddy Pig's... Oh, sorry, I've got another one after this one. Where is Daddy Pig's parents? I've been told that Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig have the same parents. That makes them brother and sister. Daddy Pig and Mummy Pig are brother and sister. They have 2 children. Does anyone else see them teaching incest here? I know it's legal in Russia. I know it's legal in some European countries. But you're teaching children incest is okay? Really? This is what we need to be teaching British kids? Right, and the final one that I forgot. Madame Gazelle annoys me as well. There's something about Madame Gazelle I just do not like whatsoever. It's an irrational fear of Madame Gazelle, really. I don't like her. She does my nut in. And that's it. Oh. And the more I think about this, the more it comes up. Mr. Potato. A kind of not racist but cliched version of a Spanish person in a potato. Yeah, I don't like the idea of that at all. It really does my head in. If we're trying to eradicate racial stereotypes, Mr. Potato does not do anything in that justice kind of thing. Mr. Potato really is like a cliched version of a Spanish person or a Mexican person or whichever nationality he's meant to be. I really hate Peppa Pig. I really do. And I've given my reasons why. And I'll see you next time. Peace.